Hurrying your shopping in a reusable paper bag may seem ordinary today, but it wasn't always like this. You see, Rwanda's clean roads, neighborhoods, productive farmlands, and water drainage systems used to tell a different story. I am traveling across Rwanda to learn more about the country's efforts to beat plastic pollution. Come along. Rwanda's journey to beat plastic pollution began in 2004 when the country introduced a ministerial instruction that banned plastic bags under 60 microns. It was the start of something big. I sat down with the Director General of the Rwanda Environment Management Authority to learn more.
2004, 2005, you would find a lot of polythene bags in different colors, and they were all over the streets, some even on the trees, in the markets, supermarkets, and they would all end up in the environment.
Plastic waste was scattered across farmlands, reducing harvest and killing cattle. Much of the plastic waste was banned, releasing toxic fumes, polluting the air we breathe and putting people's health at serious risk. And so, Rwanda took action. Across the country, communities joined together during Umuganda and cleaned streets, parks, farmlands and drainage systems. In 2008, plastic bags were banned completely. No production, no importation, and no sale. In the same year, travelers to Rwanda were met by customs officials to collect any plastic bags, a practice that remains in place today.
It is forbidden to bring any plastic bags into Rwanda, and if you have a bag containing tax-free purchases, we advise you to remove these and to leave the plastic bag on the aircraft.
On all flights into the country, passengers are reminded of the country's ban on plastic bags and single-use plastics. Staff welcome visitors by collecting all plastic bags and offering eco-friendly alternatives. Thank you. But it wasn't just communities and the government leading the charge. The private sector has also been playing their part. My quest to learn more about Rwanda government's efforts to beat plastic pollution has brought me to Gahanga Economic Zone. Today I am visiting AgroPlus. Now you hear about recycling, reusable material, and you're wondering what are the details, what goes into recycling this material from one form to the other form. Now I want us to learn together. Let's go and see what happens in this beautiful establishment. Who are the people involved? What sort of machines do they use? But above all, is the government saving anywhere?
AgroPlus Limited is a plastic recycling company collecting plastic waste from countryside and making agriculture products like tubing for tree nurseries, trash bags for collecting all trash, and sheeting for agriculture purposes. The motive to start this initiative comes from the banning the use of caliber, which was established in 2008. The country started collecting all plastic waste laying everywhere in the country. At that time, the plastic waste were stored in a district. That's where my idea comes, and I started thinking what I can do from those plastic stored in districts. And I started slowly with the advice from Rema. That's where I started producing plastic tubing for nursery purposes.
Now, during my visit of the factory with the managing director, I got to learn quite a lot. But as you see here, these are pieces that are used in tree nurseries. Previously, this would have to be imported from out of the country, and a lot of money was going out because we had no capacity to manufacture these papers right here at home. Today, it's a good thing because members of the community have gotten employed because of the recycling business, and also the country gets to earn.
In Rwanda, we have learned that with strong political will, active community engagement, private sector collaboration, and clear regulation, real and lasting change is possible.
Another industry earning from going green is the tourism and hospitality sector. In cities across the country, cafes and restaurants started to play their part. One example is Inzora Cafe, located in Kigali. Inspired by Rwanda's progressive plastics regulations, the restaurant opened in 2015 with a zero single-use plastic approach, and today clients enjoy stainless steel straws and cloth napkins. And the juice is fresh. In 2019, Rwanda recognized the growing threat posed by throwaway plastics and passed a law to ban all single-use plastics, becoming one of the first countries in the world to do so.
In partnership with REMA and the Private Sector Federation, initiated the collection of plastic waste all over the country, focusing mostly on single-use plastic. We have established collection centers in 24 districts of Rwanda, where we have created more than 1,000 jobs. We have collected more than 1,200 tons of plastic waste, mostly single-use plastic and especially PET.
Whether exploring the bustling city or on safari in Akagera National Park, beating plastic pollution is a countrywide endeavor.
Starting June 1st of June 2024, we have introduced this ban on single-use plastics, where we urge people to use reusable bottles and big water bottles for just refilling. The aim is to minimize the plastic waste in a park and also to avoid environment pollution, especially in our park, as we do it everywhere in Rwanda.
From national parks to the National Bank of Rwanda, organizations are stepping up and shifting away from polluting plastics.
In January 2025, the bank leadership issued an instruction, a communique to the bank staff, eliminating single-use plastic bottles. We maintain a few glass bottles in partnership with Inyanje to serve meetings where use of dispensers is not very convenient. So we are literally contributing to the national strategy to keep the country clean.
If we look at the last 5 years, we were purchasing on average 35,000 plastic bottles per year. So this initiative is greatly helping into preserving our environment and also reducing our waste production. We are encouraging the public and also private institutions to join the movement, but we believe that collective efforts can also contribute to a better and a greener environment. So we really encourage other institutions to take the lead in these initiatives.
Inyanje Industries, the country's largest food and beverage company, started producing glass bottled water, setting an example for others in the industry. Parfait, what was the inspiration behind the introduction of the glass bottled packaging?
It was mainly motivated by our commitment to the environmental sustainability and also as our responsibility in Inyanje as a leading company for the beverage. We have to support the national initiative of beating the plastic pollution So that's why a set of many strategies to fight pollution due to the single-use plastic, and also the water zone initiative, where we sell water and people bring their own container, so to reduce the number of plastic bottles.
Have you seen the impact?
Yes, Inyanja is among a few companies that's pioneering in partnership with LEMA and PSF to set a fund to collect the PET bottles, and that has already collected more than 1,000 tons and creating 1,000 jobs.
Today, it is common to see major international events and conferences in Rwanda utilizing reusable glass bottles for attendees. And it's not just conference goers, it's also Rwanda's entrepreneurs. At Noshken House in Kigali, over 600,000 single-use plastic water bottles have been avoided since the hub opened in 2021 and counting.
I'm very proud of communities across Rwanda that have accepted this challenge of reducing plastic pollution, and some have actually seen opportunities in this.
The future looks bright. Through the recycling facility, be able to recycle all single-use plastic that are generated in Rwanda, promote a sustainable future and a circular economy future for Rwanda.
My aim is to create a job, paying taxes and contribute to protect our environment.
We appreciate the effort which are being made by our guests, especially those driver guides who are pushing also the tourists, our guests, to bring reusable water bottles for refilling.
The second group of people that I'm really proud of are the young Rwandans. These cannot stand plastic litter anymore. When they see it littered, be it in the street or neighborhood, they know they have to do something about it.
So, what's next for Rwanda? While the country has made remarkable progress, challenges do remain, from a lack of affordable alternatives to illegal importation. That is why a levy of 0.2% of the value of imported goods has been introduced for all products packaged in plastic. And more innovative policies are on the way.
Our vision is to foster a vibrant green economy where natural resources are managed sustainably and ecosystems are preserved for future generations. Ultimately, our goal is to ensure that every Rwandan benefits from a clean, healthy, and resilient environment today and for generations to come.
20 years on, Rwanda's dream of beating plastic pollution is becoming a reality. And it's all thanks to visionary leadership, progressive laws, the involvement of communities and the private sector, and support from partners. As we work together to protect our health and environment, let us all be inspired by Rwanda to beat plastic pollution.